What's up, guys? It's Benny. Let me take you to a galaxy far, far away to show you how evil the empire of Hollywood is. This photo, which looks like ancient history now, with Pedro Pascal and Gina Carano beaming on the red carpet for their hit series, The Mandalorian, a much-needed victory for Disney and the Star Wars franchise that I think most Star Wars fans enjoyed, at least the first season, right? Boy, these two Hollywood starlets decided to use World War II Nazi iconography to make political points. They did so in this post, Gina Carano, and then in this post from Pedro Pascal. Comparing MAGA to Nazis and Confederates, Gina Carano in a much more mundane and logical way saying you shouldn't dehumanize people. And that's what the Nazis did to the Jews. This is all this post is. Don't dehumanize people. It's bad. The government shouldn't be in the business of dehumanizing people. For that, she was fired, dropped from her talent agency, had her career completely destroyed. The guy who said that half the country, 77 million people, actually, how many Trump supporters are there in America? There's 100 million or more Trump supporters in America. He called half the country Nazis. Pedro Pascal gets every single leading man role in Hollywood as a reward. What an evil empire, man. Gina Carano had so much evil, vicious venom spat on her from Disney on the way out. People clearly had an agenda. But you know what? Think about someone like Gina Carano, who's a fighter by trade, and who's actually a beloved, strong female character that Disney had. Disney had one universally appreciated strong female character, and they destroyed her for nothing. There was nothing wrong with Gina Carano's post. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing. It's actually a great post. Made a great point. Gina Carano sues Disney, and Elon Musk funded it. Gina Carano quote tweeted us here saying, "Thank you, Elon Musk," when Elon Musk said this.
All over the place is people who care about looking good while doing evil. Fuck them.
Elon Musk's years-long black pill against the system has been one of the most fascinating things. I'm not sure I'll ever watch a more fascinating thing in my life than watching the richest man black pill. So Gina Carano posting on social media, "I am filing a lawsuit against Disney. 20 years building a career from scratch. During the regime of former Disney CEO Bob Chapek, Lucasfilm made the statement on Twitter, terminating me from The Mandalorian. Gina Carano is not currently employed by Lucasfilm. There are no plans to be in the future. Nevertheless, the social media post denigrating people based on their cultural and religious identities is abhorrent and unacceptable." You can read the post. It just says it's bad. It literally says it's bad what the Nazis did to the Jews. We shouldn't have it happen again. That's all she said. It's so stupid. This is so stupid. Look with your eyes what I posted and ask yourself. For example, why did I compare Republicans to Jewish people in the Holocaust? I didn't. Anyway, she says that Elon Musk said that if someone had been fired for exercising their right to free speech, that he would offer legal representation, and that Elon Musk is paying for her lawsuit against Disney. So what happens next? Well, shockingly, something remarkable. A Hollywood miracle, you might say, or quite the opposite if you're looking at it from Disney's direction. Discovery motion granted in Gina Carano's case against Disney. The court is forcing Disney to turn over information about how stars like Pedro Pascal, Rosario Dawson, and others from The Mandalorian, other Disney Star Wars shows, and forthcoming movies were compensated for their roles, and whether there was any discussion about posts like these. Pretty fascinating. This is a massive win. A discovery motion here is enormous against a company like Disney. Because in discovery, you can find trade secrets, you can get all of the information, You are entitled to all of the information, all of the text messages, all of the emails, everything from every executive. Boy, there is going to be a treasure trove. And in Hollywood, which is where this is being litigated, Disney owns this court. They call it the bank. This court is called the bank because this is where Disney goes to get people effectively to ruin their lives, right? To just wring them dry. And here we go. She's winning. This is a breath of fresh air. This long, arduous process. I'm grateful to the court for moving so quickly. I look forward to the details of my case becoming public and clearing my name, which will allow me to continue to do what I love best, without such brutal discrimination. I remain incredibly grateful for this opportunity to defend myself against Goliath. Ooh, yeah. It's been 8 months since my lawyer first requested basic documentation and information from Disney that my damages expert needed to properly evaluate the financial harm that I've suffered. Disney's unlawful firing of me. The information requested is commonly sought in cases like mine. Throughout this case, Disney and Lucasfilm have deflected and stalled providing even basic information. My lawyers have gone above and beyond, being persistent and consistent with their requests. As a result, Disney dragged its feet. My trial date is now moved from this September to next February. It's such a punch in the gut for an artist to remain positive about the future. My lawyers have now had to go to the extent of filing a motion to compel. This motion was granted. If there's ever any doubt, even the Hollywood press is noting how I was treated unfairly when looking at how Disney has treated other actors. Disney's discrimination is plain as day. Maybe that is why they are delaying providing proof sitting right in front of their files. The case goes far beyond me. This is just for people who agree or disagree on everything that I've said. This has forced Disney to check themselves and believe that they will help to protect others. As always, thank you dearly. Gina Carano is like a great person. She's clearly like doing this out of the kindness of her own heart and for others to not be treated the same way. Elon Musk is doing it for, I think, other purposes. Elon Musk hates Disney. He posted this, a massive Disney inclusion standards that says like, it's like a, talk about Nazi documentation. It's like, what percentage of you are BIPOC? Do you have white people hiding under the floorboards? It's like, it says how many people of color in discriminated classes, people of color, need to be 50% of this, 50% of that, 50% of this, 50% of casting, 50% of characters, blah, 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 blah. It's a literal racial chart for racial quotas. Typically the people doing racial quotas aren't the good people. Yeah, there you go. Maybe this is why Pedro gets along so well at Disney. You know, they're actually being federally investigated now by the FCC over this, which is a big deal because the FCC could pull their licenses, and that would be a big problem. Win big against Disney. Lawsuit, discovery battle. Judge orders Disney to hand over actors' pay records. Boy, we're going to learn what everybody made on these movies to see exactly how much they stole from the great Gina Carano. Again, a character that everybody loved. They created a strong female lead that everyone loved. And they found out she was an independent thinker, and they fired her. Gina Carano still posting, though. Funny memes. Doesn't stop her. Fix the system, Gina Carano says. Saying we need to fix our election systems, but also our culture. And for that, we are thankful to Elon Musk and for Gina Carano fighting bravely. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. See ya.